We're not doing that, everybody. Jesus. Hi, host Eric here, host Talking Famous People, and I'm chilling with Nick as I often do. Nick and I'll have one-on-one conversations of this in the mornings and shit about whatever shit going on and this stuff, this cool new life that we have and stuff. But unfortunately, Nick is going to resume the life of a working man, namely someone with a job and an employment, and I do suspect we will see less of him around here. I suspect he's gonna find odd breaks and stuff to join us in. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see how much. If he throws himself full blast into the job and really puts a handle, he may actually disappear into the hole for some period of time. Nick, that's not a great intro, but there we go. The starting point. You are moving away from us, and we're sad. We've been neighbors for a long time now.
I'll be back, but I think, at least initially, I'm gonna have to cut myself off from this place. I mean,
Cold turkey, huh?
it's too frequent. I have to really be concentrated. I mean, I love you guys. Very cool people in here. Very cool people in here. It's I can't be like, I gotta forget about it a little bit. I gotta let how bad we are with like memories of things occasionally. I gotta let it. I gotta let the excitement from the previous day die a little while, or else I'll neglect work. I will. Fuck
um,
it.
I was telling you before
I'll.
we started this video, and I think it's true, and I say it even though it's at the risk of maybe possibly offending some people, but I really do believe that you're the only person besides me that really carries the room. Like if you're in there, you'll immediately take on the mantle of the lead guy if I'm not in there, and and do an excellent job of running shit and keeping shit moving, and everyone feels like they're in safe hands with you as far as the conversation goes. I think it's surprisingly rare. Host Ken can do it sometimes, depending on his mood and whether he's how monologue he's feeling. His monologues are slow is the thing. My monologues are fast, at least. People will go, I missed half of that. I'd rather have people miss half of it than be like, yeah. Anyway,
Mm-mm.
I
I'd
always,
rather be right in the middle of you two.
I really appreciate you're just being effective like that. It's cool. It's awesome.
Well, I don't know why that is, or I mean, I can feel it sometimes. I'm not going to deny it. It's mighty gross to say, but I appreciate that.
Well,
It's very interesting. It wasn't like that. It's been quite the change
I mean,
from the
to me,
initial.
you've got lots of potential to go actually be like talk show host type person for TV and stuff because you've got a much better look than I do in general, and and you're nicer and you're much more palatable for a general audience. You're really smooth. You got your FP's fucking crisp, dude. I mean, it's impressive. So you really should look into that. You got this whole business thing going on, but there's got to be some way to make the right people aware of your skills because they are so rare and um,
Well, this is my FP is crisp. Goodness gracious. I mean, I'm saying, oh yeah,
mine
okay.
really is not though, Nick. That's the thing. Mine actually is not very crisp. It's hit and miss at best. I mean, when it hits, it hits. When it misses, it's people go, Eric, and then I go, here's another apology video. I'm sorry I yelled at everybody.
Here's the thing. I've heard plenty of other people say though that my FE is overdone, overcooked, And it's one of those things where I can't. I have an idea if such and such is has such and such impact on people, but it's like usually I'm unaware of such things. I wouldn't know this unless you told me.
Shit just happens. Look, this is the thing
I
that
wouldn't know
everybody
unless
needs
you
to
told me.
understand. Is shit just happens, and the fact that you're you're very like directly F engaging. That's the thing about it is so
Got a
most
lot of feels, dog.
yeah most ENTPs go at it T and then they make it more or less palatable, you know. So they'll bring their TI NE shit and then they'll either do it nice or they'll do it hard. But you aim first at the F and you use T as a way to build F castles around shit. And so it's it's
Maybe
a
I'm an ENFP.
except no EFP would never be so would never appear so calculated. You're not
Yeah,
calculated.
I'm
You
an
just
ENFP.
appear that way. You're a unique kind of ENTP that I don't think I've really encountered before. J-Lo. Hey, hi Taylor. I'm in attainment with Nick right now. Password's California.
Can you hear? Can Nick come on speaker?
Yeah, you can. He can hear you. Do you want me to take you off
Okay.
speaker?
No, that's fine. I want him on speaker. Nick, will you tell Eric to get his bitch ass into his email and take the survey?
Yeah, you should.
Will do. Will do.
Okay.
All right,
I'm
bye.
with
And
I'm with the
Eric,
other company
or
for
Taylor.
a little bit today left, so it's to do it sooner than later.
Okay, I will do it right now.
Okay.
All right,
Thanks.
bye.
Bye.
He really got on me about that as well. He's super excited about it, actually.
All right, I'll do it right now. So, but
He
we're
he
in the middle of making
consulted
a
with me
video.
about it.
We're making a video of the thing.
I tell you, the most flattering thing is getting in good with the ENTP duo. The wheel, the sidekick to the BFF, Taylor and Eric situation.
Right. Well,
Because we fight. You two and I,
we don't fight anymore. We get along
we,
great.
we
I have
we've
very warm feelings for you, Nick. I have probably as warm of feelings for you as I do for anybody around here. I don't know why. Something about you that brings out a great deal of laughter in me. It just like your way. There's something about your way that makes me. It just makes me happy, and um, I don't know. There's only three of us that have the access to this particular room. I never liked that thing. That like, oh, let's have exclusivity and
club.
shit. Yeah, let's have some
Yeah.
sort of special club. But the fact is everybody starts to become my actual friend rather than my internet friend. Well, I mean, some friendships are tighter than others, and I end up wanting to have a lot of one-on-one conversations with people in addition to being in the raw room. And of course, for me, it's a surprise. It's a shock. Like, wait a second. I seem to be better friends with this person now than I used to be. I wonder why that would ever happen. Oh, maybe it's because introverted feelings is about developing relationships over time. That's why. But I don't get that at all, so.
We also communicate very well together towards each other. That's a big factor.
Right. But the thing is, it takes a while for people to actually understand that in the sense of, there it is, I found it. The problem is it wasn't from his email address.
Oh, I know. That drove me crazy. What I'm saying is, you and I think over time, right? But we're pretty close friends. You and I fucking hated each other for a while. You were trying to figure out, how am I going to get rid of this guy?
Yeah.
This
true.
is cancer.
Well, it's
That
because,
was just a couple months ago.
right. We got,
It seems like forever for us. It just, oh, this has been a long time of developing something. But no.
that's a long ass time for
Enemies.
me.
Ah, me too. Shit.
Check the words you leave to describe yourself.
It's a strange test.
Am I sensitive? No, not really sensitive. Am I sensitive? Yeah. sociable.
I appreciate the kind words, though.
Yeah, well, Nick, totally. And it is so interesting to me what happens when you have an opportunity to be around people who are entirely consensual in their interaction with each other. Because when we grow up, we're thrust into this world where here are the people you get to choose from, and do the best you can, make the best of it. But that's not the people you ideally would hang out with and talk to, because if you found those people, well, they'd sort of have entirely consensual relationships where they picked you out of a huge pool of people, and for reasons that were naturally occurring and organically growing and stuff like that. And I think that that's why these friendships that I'm having now with this YouTube channel have replaced my old life completely, like completely. Who are those people I used to know? I don't even know. They're just like, oh, you mean my old family? Like that wife and that kid I had before? Those people that don't exist anymore?
I don't know what to do with that. That's intense. I can't comment on it.
It's weird. It's fucking weird, and I don't even feel sad about it. At all.
It does something weird with my FI or whatever. It does something weird. I don't know. Taylor and I actually spoke about it the other day. You're like, what was that video? How'd that make you? Because I asked him, how did that make you feel? He's like, no, no opinion.
Really?
It's not bad. I think it's really cool in some way. I think it's really sad in one way. Not too sad to you. I think it'd be sad for a lot of people, but it's not sad that you're not sad. I don't know.
My take on it is fucking. It's proof the world's fucked up.
Okay.
It's proof that the world's fucked up. Why did I end up with that woman? And why did I end up? I mean, why did I end up with my daughter is fantastic. I'll never not love my daughter.
That's the only part. That's okay. I'm glad you clarified that. Then it's awesome.
Yeah, I will never not love my daughter more than anything. Like, she's the number one thing in the world, absolutely. And also, she's an adult now, and also, we almost never talk to each other. But it's not because we don't love each other immensely. It's because we're both ENTPs, so we don't need to waste time with that shit, kind of.
That video took me to that album that you did that had that song in it. Host Eric Learns to Talk or something. Host Eric Learns to. Yeah.
Learns to Talk.
This is I actually have it open. I'm going to send you. Here's the link. This is the one that I like the most. Do you have chat open?
Yeah, I'll get it.
You're taking that test right in the middle of.
Taking this goddamn test. A little longer than I expected. But, let me see what you're putting here. I don't see it.
I didn't take mine super seriously the first time, and Taylor was all about, because I was like, okay, I see a little bit more validity in it now. I'm going to retake it because I shot through that thing, man. I took 2 minutes to do the whole test. 2 minutes, maybe, for each page. That's it.
Huh. Well, I'm trying to do a good job. I'm decisive but not formal. I'm not rigorous. I am self-assured. I'm not attractive. Patient? No. Cautious? No. Historical? No. Dispirited? No. Reluctant? No. Perceptive? Yes. Bold? Yes. Outgoing? Yes. Unhurried? Yeah. Unfortunately. Risk averse? No. Indulgent? Yeah. Confused? No. Original? Yeah. Opportunistic? Yeah. Accepting? Yeah. Good mixer? Am I a good mixer?
I just said yes. Yeah. So yeah.
Commanding. Well, anyway, let's end this video. This video has been a good video about Nick. Mostly sort of about random shit, but Nick is. I mean,
of course.
The thing is, just because I am removed from my family and stuff doesn't mean I don't love them still. It doesn't mean I still don't value Candace highly. It doesn't mean I don't value Delilah highly. It just means I am grateful that I am not alone and suffering, and so not alone and not suffering that I don't miss my old life at all. I'm excited about my new life, and I'm excited about putting together my new family and stuff like that, whomever they may be, whether it's but anything from a chick who I get pregnant to somebody who's got kids already to anything. So, whatever it is, at some point I want to put that shit together and it'll be complete this puzzle here. And part of the puzzle is a big part of this puzzle has been Nick, who's fucking come in and just been amazing in every regard.
I appreciate that.
Thanks for watching Talk with Famous People, and for God's sakes, don't forget to give Nick a big sloppy kiss.